Hey guys, it's Nicole and I have a layout prep video for you today. I haven't done one in a long while because most of the layouts I've been making have been with my Studio Calico kits. But Sherry getting me that Darling Deer paper from Studio Calico inspired me, and so I wanted to just do a really quick layout. I'm starting with a piece of Basil Craft cardstock, and my inspiration photo, which I will be cutting down to 4x4, is this photo right here, and it is up of our upstairs part of our house, and this right here is a portion of Reagan's playroom. So this video is going to be about her playroom, you know, being prepped and ready. So that's sort of where I got the craft cardstock background from. I just think it looks appropriate with the framing of the house. Then for papers from the collection, I chose 3. This is sort of the color scheme I'm going for right here. These 3 papers from Darling Deer, but I also may use some of the back sides that have some good patterns. Not this orange, I'm staying away from this, but I will likely use this camera one. So those right there, I'm so excited to use it. I also pulled out some doilies. These are from Candy, who's Bonbon Scraps. And Candy, by the way, I got the Christmas card that you sent me, and it is just beautiful. Summer is getting so big. It's on our mantle of our fireplace, and we look at it every day. And I will have to mail you one of Reagan's Christmas cards just as soon as I get around to it. So thank you so much. That was so thoughtful, and I think of you often. I know that you're you know, looking at videos and stuff like that. I see you make comments and stuff. So I just wanted to say hi. I know this was a total aside. But Candy got me these awesome doilies, and I've used so many of them, and it just never gets thin. There's so many in here. And then I don't know much about what alphas I'm going to use, but I knew for a fact that I wanted to use this font to write the word Playroom, and this is the Maple font. I just love this font. I think it's very unique, and I think it would go great with this layout. So I have that. I pulled out some of these Studio Calico clouds. I think they go really well with the colors, so I think I might utilize some of those. And then, let's see. I also pulled these. I'm not sure if I'll use a ton of them or not, but I thought some of these hearts would go good. That are like the blues and grays and kind of slate colors that Sherry got me. So thank you, Sherry. Love them. And then I pulled out some Fifth and Frolic stuff because this is a house layout, so you never know what you could use. And I pulled out the die cuts that look like that. And I don't have my good camera on. I have my flip. I pulled out the, what are these called? Oh, large tags. Oh my god. And I thought maybe this dream one would be cute because I'm sure Reagan's dreaming of having a bigger playroom than us being in an apartment. And then I also pulled the stickers from the collection. I thought this washi went really well. If you look at this paper, it's pretty close match. And I also think it reminds me of her growing, and it just reminds me of like a childlike type washi, so I plan on using that. I pulled a few cameras from the wood veneers, and I may spray those. I pulled a few basic gray buttons, and I'm going to have to just flip it like this so you could see. I thought those blues go pretty well, and I might have to pull other buttons as well. And then I also pulled some of my lawn trimmings because I thought maybe some of these would look good on it. So that's what I have. You know, what my kind of layout plan is I plan on cutting 3 different patterns of paper or die cuts 3x3 and sewing them in a square so it makes 3 across by 3 down. And then I'm going to cut my picture to 4x4 and put it somewhere on there. And then I will probably put my title directly on the craft. So that's sort of my plan for it. And I'm also going to be doing some sewing. So I have my Janome Sew Mini out. I plan on sewing and distressing those little squares. So that's really it. And if you want to know where I kind of got inspired from that layout, I was looking in the Studio Calico designer 12x12 layout album, or what do you call that, gallery, and someone did a layout. It was, I think, a Valentine's Day layout where they did kind of the 3x3 boxes, and They didn't distress theirs and sew them on, but they just kind of had that pattern, and so that sort of just was a catalyst for me. I wanted a layout that I could use a lot of the paper because I love all this paper. And when I have a whole collection pack, I do that. If I just have one sheet of a collection that I want to use, I'm not really concerned if the layout, you know, shows it. But when I want the paper to be a star, I always look for one that I could kind of like do less layering and more like patchwork. So that's just a tip. Okay, I'll get this posted for you guys and I'm going to get started. Bye.